So today I'm talking to you guys about Enneagram Type 6, and in particular a sign that I saw, which I thought to myself, this looks like a very Enneagram Type 6 billboard. So I just drove past it randomly, and here I've got some footage. Okay, so that was the sign and its location. So let's read this sign. It says, "Can we still trust our sunscreens?" And in the corner there's the logo for ABC News, which is the Australian Broadcasting Corporation, so the government news. And underneath that it says, "Keep asking." Okay, so can we still trust our sunscreens? That is a very Enneagram Type 6 question to me. Because of the word trust, mostly. Because the sixes are characterized, the main characteristic of sixes is their uncertainty. And so this leads them to be distrusting. And questioning there whether they can trust sunscreen, it follows that comes from a place of uncertainty, or could likely come from a place of uncertainty. There's an emotion there, there's a lot of distrust there, or at least wonder, can we trust, So, yeah, that wonder is distrust. So that's why it's very six-ish. Now, not all questions are necessarily six-ish, because you could just be seeking information, and there's other billboards that I looked up online from the ABC News. We'll go through a few here. What we got? We got this one here. It says, "What's causing the algal bloom?" That's just a question, seeking information. It's not necessarily six-ish. Another one, "Can we afford the energy transition?" These are just simply questions. But this question here, where really, the word trust, and maybe the word still as well, can we still trust? This brings in that distrust, that emotion of distrust. That links directly with uncertainty, that makes this seem very Enneagram Type 6-ish. Yeah. And I initially thought maybe underneath, in the corner there where it says "keep asking," I wondered, is that Enneagram Type 6-ish, that idea of keep asking? And it could be, but I think an Enneagram Type 6 would be more likely to say keep questioning rather than keep asking. And there's a slight nuance difference there. So keep questioning is, that's a doing. Questioning is a doing thing. Keep asking. Asking is a doing thing. You're asking another person. But you might not even trust the other person enough to feel enough trust to ask them a question. So there's a certain level of trust you have to ask the question. But to be questioning, to keep questioning is just in the mind. And the Enneagram Type 6 is a thinking type. So there's all that questioning happening in their mind. And so it's more likely that an Enneagram Type 6 would say keep questioning rather than keep asking. But they can mean the exact same thing. Keep asking is to keep questioning. This is more of a nuance that you really have to pick up from just how do people use this language at this point in time in history. And so at this point in time in history, in the English language, I think 6 would be more likely to say keep questioning rather than keep asking. Yeah. So the main six-ishness of this sign is just the main question that it says, can we still trust our sunscreens? And like I said, because of the word trust, the word still also is another word which has some link to distrust, to the emotion of distrust. Because it's saying we could in the past, but can we now? So there's that question of trust, even in the word still. But yeah, majorly it's the word trust that makes this very Enneagram Type 6s, and also the fact that it relates to a conspiracy theory. Like Type 6s are very much into conspiracy theories because conspiracy theories are based on trust and distrust and uncertainty. Yeah, and this is not a conspiracy theory, but it's conspiracy theory-ish. Like it's like a light version. It's not quite a conspiracy theory because it's not really involved enough. Hasn't got so many moving parts. It's much more straightforward. But there's a relationship there. It's like kind of conspiracy theory-ish, which makes it a little bit more 6-ish. Yeah, so that's about it really. I'll just check the notes here. No, I think that's good. It's March 2026. Thank you.